The deadline in this sector for voluntary presentation at the experimental center is 6 o'clock.
You're supposed to be an artist. Use your imagination.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm all out.
What's happening, everybody? Shelton J. Think About It Radio, straight from the streets. Another Tuesday, my day, your way. Waiting on Friday. Can you dig it? Man, I got my heavy hitters in the building with me once again to stimulate your mind. Mr. Brandon Whiting, Mr. Vincent Booker, and we're going to just sit down and rap a taste with you for a few minutes on Straight from the Streets. Can you dig it?
That's exactly
Mr. Whiting, Mr. Booker, how you guys doing this evening?
Oh, man, it's a pleasure, man. I'm crunk as always.
Right.
Enjoying it, man. Enjoying it, man.
Something to look forward to, man. Something to look forward to.
But you know, you and Brandon, bro, y'all got so much energy. Like, he's always doing something on the he always on. You the same way, bro. Like, y'all really don't know, bro. Like, I just tell y'all all the time, y'all really inspire me, man. But I know y'all inspire other people, bro, because y'all stay at it. Y'all stay at it. I'm for real. When you wake up in the morning, y'all gonna post something. It's gonna be on up. So look at it. For real, bro. It's a good thing.
It's all gonna be some post.
It's gonna be something that's staying active, bro. You know what I mean? I see Sheldon. I see Sheldon. I gotta keep up with his posts because Sheldon be going hard. And then I seen you today, bro. I say, ooh, that boy sitting at the 5 flames. Yeah, yes, sir. It's been inspirational, bro. That's why I be writing other songs. I went back and listened to some songs that we did, the songs that we did. And I listened to your brother. I'm like, man, this boy right here is going dead.
That's what's up,
Let me
man.
get back on it.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, man, let the people know real quick, man, how to get a hold of you guys, especially with this album and stuff coming out. So you definitely want to make sure you get that information out. Mr. Whiting, you go ahead.
You get in touch with me with Brandon Whiting, the number 20 at gmail.com. And I'm Sheldon's friend, and I'm Vincent's friend on Facebook. So that's how you can contact me. And I got the moving company going on. We got our hands in different things. And me and Vincent's gonna drop this hot album, man. We dropping this fire, man.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Pieces, but hey, it's coming, bro. Coming. It's good.
Mr. Booker.
Yeah, you can. Y'all can reach me at Intellectual 71 with 2 L's. 2 L's in the back of the Intellectual 71 at gmail.com. I'm a friend of Brandon White on Facebook. I'm a friend of brother Shelton Formby on Facebook. And like I said, if you get in contact with them brothers, you're going to be able to get in contact with me, man, because we try to stay plugged in, and we appreciate all the love and support. You know what I mean?
No doubt, man. The last show, man, did really well. A lot of support. There was a lot of people listening to that show, man, and I got a lot of feedback on it from people, not via the social media, pretty much basically like, face to face, and a lot of people just telling us that they really appreciate it, the candidness and the way we just really just kind of vibe with one another and really just speak, truth to power, if you will. And I really, and they really appreciate that, and the people, and it resonates with the people, and that's what Straight from the Streets is about. We want to be able to resonate with the people and be able to, put something out there that really, man, just makes it think about it. Can you dig it?
Yes, sir.
And with that being said, man, we're going to talk about tonight, man. We're talking about education versus entertainment, or entertainment versus education, however you want to say it. Are they both equally important? Is one more important than the other? Or do you have to balance them out? Is it important that you balance them out? And so, we want to figure, we want to really sit around the round table and chop it up on that right now, because entertainment or education, how do you play those in the life that you have, And Mr. Whiting, I'd like you to go ahead on and start open this thing up real quick, man. This new package, we're gonna just open it right on up.
Yes, sir. We big on education anyway. Especially me, you, and Vincent. That's what we're about. To Think About It Radio, because it's about education. But that's empowerment. It's how you utilize the knowledge. You can have knowledge, but if you don't utilize it, it's not. So knowledge in itself is not just power. You put it in action. So education is there because it's going to cause you to grow in your development, and you will never stop growing as long as you feed your mind things that help you grow. There's especially positive, So But I think I think entertainment is very important too, because you can you don't want to. We need that balance, as you were saying, in both areas. All fun, no play is not. That's not good. So I mean, just all fun and being too serious, it's not good. So we need both of them. We need both of them to balance us out as human beings. So I'm just gonna start it off like that.
Solid point. Mr. Booker.
Yeah, man. I would like to say, like my brother would always say, like, knowledge is power, knowledge is power. And he would also say that knowledge is like that water flow. It can flow upstream, it can flow downstream, but if it sits still, it can stagnate. And when that brother said that, man, he grabbed my attention with something, man, and because he was right about it. So yeah, education is very important, because just within our biological makeup, like, the human being was designed to elevate. It was created to elevate. And the only way you can elevate is actually having good education. Now, the entertainment is good, and it could be very, very useful if it's used to educate. But that should be the first purpose of entertainment, is to educate. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, man.
No, you good. It's just like, I don't want to start by saying that, because, like Brandon said, though, you have to stay balanced. You have to stay balanced. Like, you can't have too much of either. You just got to try to find a equal mix, and enjoy this thing that they call life. We try to enjoy it as much as we can. You're
right, man.
I would like to start off by saying that.
Do you remember, though, man, there used to be so much education on television, right? You remember the after-school specials. You remember we were on BET, Teen Summit. You had Conjunction Junction, What's Your Function? What is those cartoons used to come across? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
On Saturday morning show.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you remember that it was so much education. Bill Cosby used to have shows on education where they talked about certain stuff, man. So there used to be so many shows on television and where it was teaching. But yeah, there was the fun and having fun, and enjoying life and enjoying one another. But there was a more of an effort, of a real solid effort to really feed your mind. Because if your mind is tainted and it doesn't have anything in it, then yeah, you may have some fun and may have some entertainment, but what kind of entertainment are you going to continue to have? Because what are you putting in your mind to balance that thing out? As y'all said earlier, too much of one or the other, is going to be a bad thing. But I just remember it's like this here, man, is that the less you know, the more I can control you, right?
Right.
The more I can put into your brain and really kind of tell you what to think, because you really don't know. You got nothing to fight with, right? You have no dog in this fight, as far as, So that's why I like the education part. I'm not dissing entertainment, as you say. It's important. It is what it is. But I like the education piece, because if you pay attention, you can learn something every day. And you should want to learn something every day. You want to get it, because why would you be born? You didn't have to buy your mind. Think about this, man. You didn't have to go to the store to buy your mind. You didn't have to go to the mall to get it. You didn't have to go to the corner store and pick one up because you didn't come with one when you were born. You got one, man. You know what I mean? That's like you got that's custom made, right? Just for you. So you want to feed that bad boy as much as you can, because with the entertainment, I think it takes the zest or the zeal for education away if you just have too much of that, right?
Right. I agree with you. And to piggyback on what our last show where we was talking about slavery, post-traumatic slavery. If we think about it, because this is kind of still hitting on this stuff too. While we, especially African Americans, we are party people, right? That's what we're associated with a lot, and not being serious about serious matters sometimes. Mm-hmm. So it goes back. They used to let them have a day off, to drink wine and to get drunk and to forget about their trouble, so to speak. They used to let them have one day off. That's how they used to do it. They go to church, and then they used to dance and sing and all this, and it was a form of escape. So that stuff has carried over and poured over after all these years. Even when you look at the Harlem Renaissance and stuff, you know, we was partying. But then some of this stuff is in our culture too, just people coming from Africa. But to the point where you just forgetting about serious issues, then that's what you hitting on, brother, becomes a problem. And people take control of you. You're right. They gonna take okay, this is what they want to do. They want to play all the time. Well, we're gonna keep them distracted.
We're gonna keep them playing.
We're gonna keep them playing. So even if you notice, like today's time, you know, now football season's gonna come, and I know
ready to play.
About right. You know
ready to play.
It's gonna be something else, and this is why we be saying we bored a lot. You hear even a lot of teenagers and people say, "I'm bored." Well, it's always something to do. And I'm sounding like Vincent when I say this, but it's always something to do, bro.
It is.
Be productive about. It's work out here, but when you are laying dormant, it's going back to Vincent was talking about that stagnant water. You know what I mean? When you are lying dormant, then this is not how you see things, and not how your mind eye see things. So of course you're not tapping into your potential in this work. When you finish one job, bro, get on something else. Get on something else, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's family time, whether it's trying to help somebody, some activism, whatever it is, get on something else. And that's going to keep your mind off a lot of stuff. But just partying, now all people capitalizing it. We're throwing away money, and we're not getting anywhere. Then you're still in that same reality. So, you know, exactly what you're saying, bro.
I agree with both of y'all, too, man, because actually I was sitting up here thinking, like going back to the segment last week dealing with the postal slavery syndrome. Like it's like Brandon just said, and you just said, Shelton, like it was entertainment. It was entertainment for some, but for others, it was educating them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was entertainment for one group, but it was education for the other group because while one was being forced to act buffoonish, like Brandon just said, act buffoonish and just take upon all these different little old characters, some of these same characters we see today. You know, it was teaching the others. Like one is being taught to act like this, but it was teaching somebody else. So it actually it's all in perception. So you know what I mean? That's why I would always say that, you know, entertainment, people are going to be entertained, but if they use that entertainment to educate, ain't nothing more powerful. I mean, just like music. Exactly. Everybody loves music. Everybody loves it. That's one common interest that we all have, despite what color we are, is music. So if you can educate through the music, that's powerful. That's real powerful. You know what I mean? Because it's going to touch you home.
That's why I commend you guys for what you are doing. The movement you guys are doing with the music, you know, with the no profanity, you know, with the positive message, with the story of your life, right? And these are real stories. You're not talking about nobody else. You're talking about yourself, right? So your album is basically a redemption story, right? To where I remember having these conversations over commissary. Now you're out in the free world and you're actually doing what you're doing. You dig what I'm saying? You know, so you truly, you know what I'm saying, are living that dream. And so when you guys express it with passion and fire, you know, no one knows that story, right? No one knows what you guys been through to get there. And so you're able to really tell that. And that's why I commend you guys on that as far as that, because now your music is now music with a message. You know, you guys are saying, hey, man, they should have more positive music out here. I can do music. Guess what? Let's do an album. Why not? Right? And the beats is banging, you know, and the sound is live. You know, I saw you earlier today, Vincent, you know, get it in. I saw you. That's what's up. Yeah. You know, so the thing about it, though, man, is that, you know, you guys are educating and entertaining at the same time. Right? Because, and you know, say,
back in the 80s, that was the movement.
That was the movement. That was what it was for. That was what it was about. That's what it was made for, though. Edutainment. That's what it was made for. You know, and that's what it was made for because, you know, same thing. Think about the radio. Edutainment. Hope you guys are entertained. Hope you guys are also educated, right? And learn something and walk away with some things like, wow, man, you know, I didn't think about it that way. And it's not to dismiss what you've been believing, but at the same time, your ideals and your ways of thinking have to be challenged if they're going to make you better. If they're going to make you a better person and a better individual. Because, again, we come from a conscious act of love.